Welcome to Insomniac Live! It's Wednesday, and things are crazy around the office. And we're here playing some Ratchet and Clank, because it's free on PlayStation Plus this month. So if you've never played Ratchet and Clank on PS4, and you're a PlayStation Plus subscriber, go download it now. Corey will be joining us in a little bit. He had to run and check on something real quick. I tried to grab Sean McCabe from our North Carolina studio, who's our Chief Technical Officer now at Insomniac Games. But he was busy with a meeting too. So you get me for now, and I'll try to be entertaining and answer as many questions as I possibly can. I'm upgrading my weapons. Hijack Knight and Northern Star Dragon, Furumaru, and thanks to Breeze for hosting us, Kadosho for following. Click that follow button if you want. I see, I don't know, were people worried about a delay? Spider-Man? No? Guys, 2018, it's gonna come out in 2018. Don't you worry, that's the time. What's up, Zeke Fergay and Smooth Thief? Which story do we prefer, this game or the original on PS2? They both have many fine qualities. That's what I have to say. Justin, what do you think? Think both have many fine qualities?
Yes.
Poor Justin, we put him on the spot with that one.
Sorry, I was reading that.
You're reading the chat?
Yeah.
Hey, Multify? I don't know. Okay, we did do everything on Kerwin, so we get to start. Okay, let's go find Skid McMark. Someone sent a very funny DM to the Insomniac Twitter account the other day about Skid McMarks and how we were ruining everyone's life and ruining the universe by having a character named Skid McMarks. So I'm like, look, you can't count on us to wipe up after everyone. Thank you for the courtesy laugh, Justin.
Yes.
I appreciate that.
Trying to be here, James.
Justin's back there on the chat. Emperor Sheev Palpatine. Hi. Please don't corrupt Justin. He's young and impressionable. Skid McMarks, the famous... Ratchet's so excited to see Skid. Northern Star Dragon says she likes the more organic character development of the original, but this one's pretty good. Yeah, this one, is like Quark's version. Quark doesn't care about character development. He just cares about blowing stuff up and being the hero. We have never, Brian1020, we have never said any time frame within 2018 for Spider-Man. There's never been a time frame that we have announced or said is official. So... to Breeze, why'd you guys use weapons from the more recent Ratchet and Clank games versus the original ones? Because they were ready. They were closer. I mean, like, some of them have kind of replaced certain archetypes from the original game. We have those weapons. Otherwise, you also have... they were closer, PS3, bringing PS3 stuff up to PS4 is a lot easier than... This is actually a great place to mine experience with these land sharks, because you could just, let those things keep spawning. And then just clean up. So this is where we're gonna get some serious work for our proton drum and level that up. Skid's voice is a little too high. I don't know what to tell you. Ooh, we got a holo card. Let's see. Anyway, we hear you on original weapons or wanting new weapons and that sort of stuff. It's just always a matter of trying to figure out the right amount of weapons and dev time and all that sort of thing. All right, I'm gonna unsub from a certain someone who's a liar. I don't know what Brian1020 you're talking about.
Someone told him about that, expecting a certain release date for Spider-Man.
Oh, okay. I'm not lying. Insomniac has never given any sort of official time frame or date for Spider-Man. Have you heard about the Avengers project from Square Enix? Yes, of course we've heard about the Avengers project. We work with Marvel Games, so we know that that's something they're working on. And It's very exciting. I can't wait to see more from it. Let's see, Proton Drum is Street. Northern Star Dragon says she's got her Pyrocitor to max level here. Well, yeah. It's a good place to do it if you just, spawn camp these dudes. A shame the bouncer still sucks, right? That's the bouncer. The bouncer's awesome. Oh, Mr. Zircon wants to go home with us. Stop by and buy Mr. Zircon before he changes his mind. Have you ever had Mr. Zircon want to go home with you? Justin? No?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I've only had Mrs. Zircon want to go home with me, but I said, no, that's crazy, lady. You're married.
Mrs. Zircon scares the crap out of me. Massive. Boss fight.
Brian says it's not logical to release in the end. Okay. When it comes to weapon types, I've yet to see a psionic-based weapon. Good point. So what you're saying is you need a weapon that just is a helmet that Ratchet wears and attacks enemies with psionic energy. That's interesting. Oh, it was a YouTuber that told him. Yeah. Got it. I get it. Will the bouncer ever be available? No. The bouncer was unfortunately a pre-order completely exclusive, which was sort of an accidental oversight. I will tell you, if you really want to get it, some of the Asian stores apparently bundled it with the game and didn't make it a pre-order there. So you may be able to... Yeah, see, I'm just screwing around trying to level my weapons up. You may be able to still get it bundled with the game in some of those territories, but it will never be released otherwise. Sorry about that. That was not our intention for that to go that way, but it was how things shook out in the end. So how long do you think I can keep fending these things off? Because they keep biting me. Oh, I keep accidentally shooting the spawner. Matt11545 says, am I the only one who thinks the fight with Nefarious is hard? It is pretty hard, but try and use your weapons like when he's down on the ground that deal damage, like the Proton Drum and all that sort of stuff. And how come the stream is on earlier than usual? Not complaining, by the way. Oh, because, yeah, we have daylight savings here. Was in the United States. So we have switched to daylight time in the United States as of this past weekend, which actually really just Jacinda Chu, our art director, and I were talking about it at dinner the other night. And she's like, man, it's totally messed with me. I was like, yeah. I don't know. Daylight savings time is great because it's nice. It's the light out later. Really sucks when it's dark here at, 5 o'clock. I know for you guys in the UK, it gets dark at 3:30. But man, just not a winter creature. I'm a creature of the summer, Justin.
Yeah, the daylight savings really messed me up this year for some reason.
Yeah, just not able to get up.
I've just been exhausted. I feel more tired for some reason. Yeah.
How have you other U.S. folks? I know we have a lot of Europeans in the chat, but how have the other U.S. folks done with daylight savings stuff so far? Yeah, we don't like doing exclusive. We like early unlocks are pretty fun for pre-orders. Exclusives are kind of a bummer. If we are going to do something exclusive, we'll try to make it very clear. We didn't think we had... Yeah, anyway. Again, we always had intended it for not to be permanently exclusive, but lawyers, man, lawyers. Desire says I should check out Ghost of a Tale. I'll dig the cutscenes. Yesterday you were told 10% of Insomniac is working on something else? Who told you that? I mean, I think we still have people doing some unspoken stuff. That's fun. Army crawling. Well, everyone, please welcome Corey Hoover, who is now back from whatever it is he had to go do that we can't talk about.
That's Mission Impossible.
it was a pretty bad version of Mission Impossible, though, to be downright honest.
It's hard to hum and crawl. I don't know if you've done that before.
Yeah, I have. Everyone's done a Mission Impossible crawl. Ratchet Clank says it gets dark at like 6 p.m. in the UK now. Well, it is nice because it all happens while like the summer's going on. So, you know, like you're slowly moving towards summer, so you're getting extra daylight every single day. But then, I just hate the middle of winter, like, you know, that December 21st date when it's like really dark.
Yeah, but it's so close to Christmas and you're not at work or anything.
Jack Knight, like right by Christmas, what day? How early does it get dark in the UK? That's my real question. Oh, cuteness, not cutscenes. Well, I just think about cutscenes a lot, okay? Corey's in the house, everyone. And the cutscenes that run on the game engines do the characters have blank stare syndrome. That's creepy. They're asking if you're editing a new trailer for some spider guy. You know, we're always doing lots of stuff. I can't tell you what it is. It wouldn't be a surprise. Someone said I hate winter too, but at least in LA it doesn't get cold. Yeah, well...
It was today. We ate outside and
it was chilly. Yeah, I mean, yeah, but we ate out. The thing is, it's like it was cold when we ate outside. We were still able to eat outside, so it's not like it was that cold.
Oh, I love this level.
Yeah, this level's great. We already met Skid McMarks, and I made my. So I was telling everyone that there was a guy that messaged us and was all like saying that Skid McMarks is the reason the world's going to shit, is that we have a character named that in our game. And I was like, look, you can't expect us to wipe up after everyone. That was my literal Twitter response. They're like, I was just trolling, and I'm like, don't you think my response was trolling back to you? They're like, at least London doesn't go below 0 degrees Celsius. Oh, that's... The problem here in LA is that the houses are not like insulated.
Yeah.
So like if you live in an apartment, it's kind of okay because like shared walls kind of insulate each other. But if you have a house, like if you live in a house, like none of the walls are insulated for really cold weather. So it's not much of the year, but when it does get cold here, your whole house just gets really, really cold. This just looks unbelievable. Like I'm still blown away by how good this game looks.
Oh yeah, it's amazing.
Like
I took lots of screenshots on this level.
Shit, man. It just looks awesome. The lighting in here is so good.
Did B-roll in here too, I think.
Did you see that explosion when the whole crate went? It was just like set up to be this like beautiful, tall...
Well, it looks really great here because of nighttime lighting, right? So the glows and all the effects and stuff really get to shine in the night.
Spyrotus. Corey Stockton worked at Insomniac Games anymore. No, he hasn't worked at Insomniac Games for like 13 years. He's been on the the whole World of Warcraft train at Blizzard for some time. So, Corey Stockton's awesome though. I love that guy. He's great. We get to see him every once in a while. He's a cool dude. And I don't even think you know who I'm talking about.
No, I know John Stockton.
No, yeah.
He's in the NBA Hall of Fame.
Yeah, not the guy. Corey Stockton worked here when he was like the lead designer on World of Warcraft for a long time.
Oh wow.
And, yeah, he's high up at Blizzard. He's somebody. And he was like one of the key designers on like Up Your Arsenal and Going Commando.
Nice.
Yeah. Yep. Did the Ratchet and Clank movie do well in the United States? No, not really. It did fine.
It wasn't a disaster, but it wasn't like a
Jungle Book killed every family movie that spring because it just kept going forever and ever and ever, and that included Ratchet. But it's on Netflix now. I don't know how it's doing, like in terms of home video stuff. Sheep from Poland said I got rejected from the art internship. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. It's very, very... Our internships are super competitive, so... We'll do our best to cheer you up. We had chocolate chip cookies today. Mm-hmm. That doesn't help you, but did make our day a little bit better. By the way, I love the article with quest-filled New York City. What article are you talking about? Unclear. Any levels from the first game that you wanted to include in this game? Oh, there was one. I'm trying to think of it though. I don't know. I mean, I think we got the big ones in. It was harder having to pick, and then knowing we're going to do a little bit of exclusive stuff, and knowing we're going to make some of the levels bigger. Did you guys talk to Sony about PlayStation Plus, or did you not get a say? I don't really know the exact specifics, but they definitely talked to us about it. I think they probably... It's one of those things where they have to come to an arrangement for it. But yeah, we knew about it, and we're super okay with it.
Mm-hmm. Man, I got that feeling like I have to sneeze, but it's not happening. Don't you guys hate that feeling?
Yeah, that's the worst.
PlayStation blog, James. Westfield.
Oh, I don't remember which PlayStation blog it was.
EU.
When did that hit? I don't remember it. I don't know. I'm not saying it doesn't exist. There's a lot of stuff. I read a lot of things. But yeah, there's gonna be stuff to do in New York City. Obviously, it's a free roaming, open game. So you'll have plenty of stuff to do. Oh, we get some more blargs to kill. I haven't even used Mr. Zircon once yet because he's too OP.
I'm sad that my idea to have it so you could surf on a giant pizza slice on the subway was rejected, though. They said that's not really in tone with the game that we're trying to make. But
you were like, man, if we're not gonna have pizza time, he's gotta do something with pizza.
Yeah, but if anyone's wants to take that idea and run with it and make a Steam game or something, that's okay. You can have my idea.
Yeah, you just can't use the Spider-Man license.
No, you can't use Spider-Man, but you could have like
pizza surfer.
You could have a spider surfing on a slice of pizza.
Actually, technically, since you suggested it here, it may not be your idea anymore.
Oh, you're right.
So I don't think you can have that idea. In case we ever decide to make that game, I don't think you can really get
a spider surfing on a piece of pizza.
Well, anything surfing on a piece of pizza, really.
Really, anything?
Close. Yeah, I think it's anything.
All pizza surfing games are now like property of IG because I said it here.
Yeah, basically.
Wow, there's a lot of power.
And a lot of responsibility that comes with it.
I'm not a very responsible person.
Yeah, that's true. Are you guys gonna ever continue streaming Sly Raccoon? Do you want us to do more Sly? We can bring Sophie back. Yeah, I don't even know how we're gonna do streams next week because a bunch of us are going to GDC. We gotta figure that out. Oh, there's a blog post today, or was this the most anticipated games of the year?
Yeah, 14 upcoming games.
Okay, all right.
It's a quick little blurb.
We're in the top 14. That's pretty good.
Number 1.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's right. Number 1.
Suck on that. Spider Pizza Simulator 18.
Yeah. Sophie was a fun person. She is a fun person. Don't talk to her like she's not here. She's dead. She's alive. I saw her today.
She's working.
She's little, though. She's short. So why are you guys so secretive? Why not be open and share more details?
We were actually hoping that we could just not talk about the game anymore until it comes out, because that's that's a good way to market games these days. It's our ultimate plan. Hoard all the knowledge.
Ricky Jedi says, is it responsible to book a week off from work when Spider-Man comes out? Depends on how much vacation time you have banked.
I'm not going to do that because I already played the game a whole bunch, so when it comes out, I'm not going to play it right away because I probably just played it right before it came out too. So
it's been fun whenever everyone's been playing the last couple of days, walking around seeing some of that going on. I've been too busy to partake, but...
Ooh, question marks.
Oh, dude, we're going to see if we can do some awesome hover stuff. Make Ratchet visit the Milky Way galaxy. Oh, that'd be too weird. You don't want to see... We're not going to do a New Donk City sort of thing in this game. Like, we don't need New Donk... We don't need Ratchet doing New Donk City. I like how holo cards are the prizes. Like, imagine, like, extreme sports competition. Like, yeah, Tony Hawk, win. Tony Hawk, you can win Magic the Gathering cards. Win Black Lotus. That's the only super valuable Magic card I know.
Me too.
The Moxes. I know the Moxes.
I don't know anything about Magic except that Black Lotus is worth $10,000.
I know there's like some dual lands and shit that are like super valuable. Anything else? What? What, Justin?
No, I'm just reading the chat.
Oh wait, we have to go. There's a gadget still, right? There's something else I can do here, isn't there? Like there's a gadget. I gotta go get that gadget first inside the sports shack before we leave.
Do humans exist at all in the Ratchet universe?
I don't know, like straight up humans. You see people like Talwyn.
Well, what is Quark?
He has 3 fingers.
Oh, yeah, but is that because he's a cartoon? I mean,
well, no, it's because he originally had 4 fingers, but you can't ship it in Japan like that because the Yakuza cut off your middle finger.
Oh yeah.
So like you can't have 4 fingers.
Oh,
so we
that's
had to
dark.
we had to switch down to 3 fingers to make
Man.
it work in Japan.
You can't have a cartoon character with 4 fingers in Japan.
Right.
Because it makes the Japanese people think of Yakuza cutting off their finger.
Oh.
Jesus Christ.
No, that's the truth. That's just what it is. I know it's crazy when you think about it. I think I have to go this way, right? It's over here, something? Or is this the way down after we've already gone up through all of this? I don't know. Yeah, here we go. We're going over here. The Easter egg Zircon 4-finger story comes up in like every Insomniac video. LOL. Yeah, well, I don't know.
Man.
It's one of my favorite funny things.
The lighting
What is Quark?
so
Quark
good
is our hero. Quark is our hero.
I love Quark.
It's funny to me that Armin Shimmerman, who plays Dr. Nefarious, played Quark on Deep Space Nine, and then he plays the nemesis of Captain Quark. It's just like his life is always around Quarks.
Oh, wait, there's a character on Deep Space Nine called Quark, you mean?
Yeah, it's the Ferengi.
I don't know. I know the guys that have like the mountain
I
on
can't
their
believe
face.
I got out of that.
Oh yeah.
I can't believe
you
I
died,
survived that.
Yeah. Pretty good.
Do you have any other stories like the Quark one? I don't know. That's Japan made us put giant eyebrows on Ratchet in Japan, but it's only in the Japanese version. So if you look up some of the Japanese covers, you'll see that. I'm trying to think. I don't think there's any other crazy localization. I mean, like Resistance had to be localized. We had to turn the flamethrower green so that we could ship in, because the flamethrower actually in Resistance 1 looked awesome when it was actually red fire, but then we had to change it to green to ship in Germany.
So did you change it green just for Germany or for all
No,
territories?
it's for everywhere. Later on, we started being smarter about
Yeah.
having stuff like that for just certain territories. But that game, I think that came in so late, like it was one of those things where we didn't have it set up to do changes for different territories very well. And the PlayStation 3 was all like set. There's a lot of stuff with like, oh, you can set your game up so that you don't have like, it automatically detects languages and will do all this stuff. But
yeah,
I don't know. Anyway, yeah, they made us put the stripes on his ears too.
Man,
Quark never took off the mask. No, I don't think so. Chad Breeze says he thinks Nefarious is overused. I don't think that's possible, personally.
Nefarious?
Yeah. Nefarious is awesome. Amagix says, hey guys, I'm studying games development. I'm loving programming. Any advice? Just program all the time. Like, anything you do, whether you want to do art, animation, sound, just start doing it, because you can't do it enough, basically. Like, you can't get enough practice in your field. And so I just recommend you do as much as you can in your free time and all that. Have fun while you're studying and in school, but practice.
Yeah, I would also say do something simple at first. Don't make it too complicated, and then make it better and better, and kind of upgrade it. Like, don't take on something too daunting at the beginning and just have it suck the whole time. Like, make something simple and make it really awesome and feel really good, and then iterate on it and make it more complex, because it's easier to stay motivated that way than to just make something that's like too big and not ever going anywhere, and you can't tell when you make progress on it. If that makes any sense. It's better to hit a home run on something simple.
Hyperdude says this game is so good, beat it in 2 days. Well, thank you. I'm glad you just poured yourself into it. I do love this game. It's just so beautiful.
It feels really nice to play too.
Yeah, I mean, it looks good. We just stream in 720p, and it looks great. And man, if you play it on a PlayStation 4 Pro and 4K HDR, delightful. Absolutely delightful.
Oh, I love those mountains in the back, because they're like based off the mountains that they use in a lot of movies and stuff, sci-fi movies, Star Trek films, and they're right outside of Los Angeles.
Okay. So
Yeah, Vasquez Rocks.
We have to go.
Or Vasquez Hills, what are they called?
Wait, so we need to go to Rilgar and get the
Vasquez
Trespasser
Rocks.
first.
You can see a little bit more of them. There, right there. Look at them beauties.
Yeah, it's so cool.
Diagonal, so cool.
Brian1020 says Ratchet and Clank 2 and 3 are in my top 3 favorite games of my childhood. Just downloaded the game. We'll play it tomorrow. Awesome. Well, thanks for downloading it. It's free, so you should download it. Tell your friends. I don't think Cora is a Marquesian, but oh god, that's not. Whatever I say about that is not canon because I'm gonna have to go look. I feel like they're different species, even though they're both human-y. Oh, we can't afford the pixelizer yet. That's a bummer.
I remember when I was little, and I used to think that like, how can dogs all be a dog when they look so different?
Right.
But then it's the same with people too, because you get like Yao Ming and then
Mother
Troyer
Teresa.
or something, right? Or like, yeah, I mean they can be pretty different looking too, considering they're still both human beings technically.
Yeah, that's true.
So, yeah, sometimes when two creatures in the Ratchet universe or
Debris
characters,
says I have to sleep because it's college in the morning. Well, good luck to you. Enjoy your college.
Well, this is the Insomniac stream, so I don't know if that's true, but
yeah.
good luck with college anyway.
You want some flambéed fish?
Ooh.
Yummy. Let's see. His parents got him Ratchet and Clank 2 and 3 as gifts, but they put one rule: you can't play Ratchet and Clank until you buy Ratchet and Clank 3 until you do 2. Oh yeah, this is actually tough. This sewer thing. So we need to kill this guy first before we raise the water, because we don't want to swim with piranhas. Anastasia says this is a planet she stopped on. Well, maybe you're going to get to see further today. If you've just tuned in, this is Insomniac Live. My name's James. This is Corey. We're your hosts for today.
Mm-hmm.
Playing some Ratchet and Clank, which you can download for free right now if you're a PlayStation Plus subscriber on PS4. You just go on the store with your PlayStation Plus account and download it, and then you can play this game that we released a couple years ago. It's our fastest selling Ratchet and Clank game, one of our best selling Ratchet and Clank
One of our
games.
most beautiful games.
Yeah.
Most beautiful creation.
And what the hell? Oh, you know what? I have to go back now, raise the water, and swim through here. That's what I have to do.
Ratchet Clank zip code is asking if we know what the House of Parliament is because they're going there, and it's kind of like the White House. But
Oh,
for
that's
UK.
pretty cool. Yeah, House
That's
of
awesome.
Parliament is where Big Ben is and everything. It's right by Westminster Abbey. It's pretty cool. Yeah, it's a beautiful. It's a beautiful place. I enjoy that part of London quite a bit. So speaking of London, so there's the Harry Potter play, right?
I know of this, yes.
Yeah, so Harry Potter, Cursed Child, it's like the sequel to Harry Potter. It's been in London for like a year and some change. Just opened in New York this past weekend in previews. The original cast from London all came over to do it in New York so that they could try and win some Tonys or something. Anywho. Oh shit.
Nope, you better hurry up.
I forgot about this part. This part sucks. Well, I mean, it's good, but it's very difficult.
You gotta hurry. If you engage with those slimes, you just drown.
Yeah.
You got this.
It's actually harder on hard, I believe, too. Oh!
Sheep from Poland. Let's hope the next Ratchet game will be even more beautiful. Right, guys? Wink, wink. Pretty soon. Wink. Do you see me wink? Does it work?
Yeah, it's so much easier on normal than it is on hard. I have to keep going? Oh, I do. Shit. Okay, I thought I was out. I thought I was free.
Oh! Well, you gotta swim down anyway.
Yeah, I know. I was just
You're
trying to
alright.
keep my breath as long as possible.
Like in a perfect storm, George Clooney goes down with the ship.
Oh.
Aye! You made it.
Oh, I did. I thought I was dead.
Wow, that was right down to the wire.
Anyway, so you know it's a two-part play though, right? So
No, now I do.
So it's a two-part play. So you
Like
actually
the
have to
Deathly
have
Hallows.
You have to have 2 tickets to see 2 different plays. But like on some day, like on weekends, like the matinee is part 1, the evening show is part 2. My uncle was over there and he decided he was going to go see it. I'm actually going to New York to see it next month. But he was in London and he went to go see it, and he saw part 1, went and had dinner, came back for part 2, but there was a big storm in Soho, the power went out. So like they had to sit in the theater. They're sitting in this dark theater for like 2 hours, hoping the power was gonna come back, and people all have their flashlights or making like Harry Potter like shadow puppets and dueling each other on the curtain and shit. And then after like 2.5 hours, they were like, "Sorry, the performance has been canceled." And, like people have tickets for like a year and a half to go see this thing, and they canceled. So it's like you saw the first half, and you were like there to see the second half, and you waited, and then you don't get to see it.
That's awful. I think any time a live event gets canceled, it sucks because it's live, you know? That's awful.
It would be terrible. I hope you don't troll us on April 1st. That will hurt a lot of people.
Oh.
Troll you guys about what?
His name is 420 and 69 put together, not zip code. I see. That's funny. Those are my two favorite numbers.
We should look at our card collection. It's been a little while. Got new cards. Yeah. Set complete. Oh, we can get the Omega version in.
I like the Sand Sharks. They remind me of the Graboids from Tremors 2. Did you ever see Tremors 2? Where's that Tremors guy that used to be in here? Silent Tremors. He used to show up a lot, and I'd always bust his chops that he hadn't seen the movie Tremors.
Okay, well, we just finished the hero set of cards, so now we get more bolts. Let us buy more weapons, which is pretty sweet.
What are we going to do for our 100th stream?
I don't know. When is it? It's coming up, right?
A couple weeks, I guess.
Alright, I don't know. We'll figure
Jack
something.
Knighton is asking if we're going to play Nintendogs.
Yeah, we're going to play Nintendogs, the Chihuahua version. Yeah, I do want to make a deal with you. You got anything in here? Can I just steal your shit? Where's the Rhino plans? Where are the Rhino plans? Oh, they're not in your ship. You're smart. You're no amateur.
Oh, I remember this part
of
of
the
the level.
Trespasser, but I don't, do I?
This part's pretty.
Oh no, he gave me the Trespasser, and then he also offered me the Rhino thing. Okay.
Corey, no one has seen Tremors 2. Aww. Tremors 1 is better, but Tremors 2 is still kind of fun. They go down to Mexico.
Oh, now we get a Rhino
with little
card.
remote control cars with dynamite on them, and then the monsters eat the car, and then they blow up the dynamite. It's awesome. Because the monsters come up out of the ground.
Have you heard Sly Cooper's getting a TV show? Any thoughts? I hope it's awesome. I hope it's really cool.
Is it like a Netflix show or something?
I don't know. Who come up with the name Rhino? What's the backstory? I don't know. I think it was a homage to the BFG, basically. If you don't know what the BFG is, I'm not going to say it.
Big Friendly Giant.
Yeah, the Big Friendly Giant. He's the green
by
giant.
By Roald Dahl.
He's the big friendly green giant. Are you going to go see Rampage, Corey?
Yeah, maybe. I like The Rock. The movie looks kind of dumb, but like also dumb in a good way.
Have you seen the trailer where it's like all about him and the monkey to start, and it feels like it did?
It's like Planet of the Apes or something.
Yeah, it literally feels like a Planet of the Apes trailer. Like it has, like I was all like, "Wow, I don't know what this movie is, but it looks good." And then suddenly I realized towards the middle of it, I'm like, "Oh shit, this is a Rampage."
Yeah. Well, I mean, they got to put a plot in there somehow, but the arcade game really had no plot. It was just like derivative of King Kong and Godzilla, and then they're making a movie based off that. But I'm fine with that because I love giant monsters, so it'll be cool. I wonder if they're gonna have the werewolf in it too. I forget if they show that in the trailer or not. I know there's like the lizard one and the monkey one.
I'm sure they're all in there.
I smell what The Rock's cooking.
Do we get annoyed when people keep talking about Spider-Man PS4, or are you just happy they're excited? I mean, we're glad you're excited about it. We wish, I guess sometimes I'm like, oh, it'd be really nice if you guys realize like that no one wants to talk about it more than us. But we can't talk about it right now, so...
Those guys look like Evil Clank, almost.
Like, we will be excited, like, we will be thrilled when we can say more.
Mm-hmm.
We're not holding out because, like, we're, like, withholding or anything. We don't enjoy withholding info. We just gotta do what we gotta do. Oh! Did you see that? Did you see that, though? Did you see that?
Yeah.
You see that? It's like sick and jump and then like flip. Oh, there's a bridge.
Oh, I love the way that bridge pops up. It looks so good.
Yeah. I thought that was pretty cool though. How I did that. Well, actually, I'm hurting kind of bad right now. Should probably start playing a little more good. Oh, apparently there's only 3 monsters.
Am I on the Discord server? Not actively, but I have an account there. I've chatted a little bit, but I don't usually hang out there.
It's more of an Adam C hangout. The exterma bots in this game are much tougher compared to the original. Yeah, they take a lot of damage.
They're bots. They're not like guys in suits.
Oh no, they're robots.
Oh, okay.
Lincolnito, hello, hello. So I think we're hoping we may have nothing Spider-Man related, but we may have a special guest in the studio on Friday. I'm still figuring out details, so we'll let you know. But Friday's show is going to be pretty cool, I think.
Now there are 2 of them.
Yeah, really. Have you ever dealt with the Jedi Knight before, sir? Why, no, but we will not survive this. I love that opening sequence of Phantom Menace, like Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon just like breakfast.
Phantom Menace is good except for the Gungan crap. It's really good. It's just that the Gungan crap is a kind of unforgivable large chunk of the film, unfortunately. But otherwise, it's really cool. Oh yes.
John Boyega's gonna play Blade. Oh, that's cool. Oh, what y'all playing Friday? That'll depend on guest situation.
Wait, John Boyega's playing Blade?
He wants to play Blade, apparently.
He's not fit, though. Like, dude, you remember Wesley Snipes was like...
John Boyega?
Dude, compared to Wesley Snipes in like
prime
Wesley Snipes.
Whenever you're in Hollywood and you like are an actor and they're like, okay, here's your millions of dollars to be in a movie. Now just get in shape.
He can't.
And like
no,
their whole job for months is just to work out, and they'll be like, here's the personal trainer.
It doesn't matter. Like it's
no. Like imagine if someone told you, okay, Corey, your job for the next if I told you your job for the next 6 months is to get in shape, and I'm going to give you a personal trainer, and I'm going to send you. And I'm going to send him a chef to cook you and do your nutrition and everything. And everything was taken care of for you, and all you had to do was go to the gym for 4 hours every day, and then go to like some martial arts training to do choreography. Like, I think you'd be pretty ripped by the time we actually put you on film.
So what I'm saying though is that Wesley Snipes, before Blade, was an action movie superstar. He was in all these awesome action movies leading up to that. Demolition Man.
Chris
Passenger
Pratt
57.
is a great example. Thank you, Billy. Thank you.
Chris Pratt?
Yeah, Chris Pratt was like, didn't you see Chris Pratt? He was like this tubby dude on Parks and Rec. It was like me, and now he's like this ripped, like, superhero. I mean, he's way more attractive than me.
He's not, though. He's like the Han Solo type guy. He's not like...
Have you seen him without his shirt on?
No, I don't look up freaking Chris Pratt without a shirt on. But the point is... Wesley Snipes, go back and watch the old Blade movies or any Wesley Snipes action movie. Look at Demolition Man. Like, the dude is insane. Like, superstar of action, okay? He's one of the all-time greats. And then to just be like, oh, we're going to take some everyman who just plays like a normal dude and have him just train for a couple months to become Blade. He'll never reach the level that Wesley Snipes was at because Wesley Snipes was at an elite action level. You know, it's like saying that you can turn someone into Michael Jordan if they play college ball. It's like, well, maybe they could like be a 15th man on the bench in the NBA if you train really hard, but they're not going to be Michael Jordan. Wesley Snipes, he's in a league of his own, and he epitomized Blade. He was so good at it, and I do not support the remake at all with John Boyega. That's not going to be good.
Terry Crews.
Yeah, like Terry Crews. Well, he's a little big to be Blade. He's like too big because Blade does the martial arts. So that's why Wesley Snipes was perfect.
I just saw the two, Corey.
Is there something down here? Oh, there is. All right.
What? Zelda? What?
Idris Elba.
Oh, Idris Elba.
Watch Guardians 1. There's a scene where
he's too old.
Yeah, I know. He would be like a wise...
Because, like, Blade does kicks and stuff. He, like, does... You know, he's almost like Spider-Man without the web slinging. Because he... Or like Deadpool, I guess I should say. He jumps around a lot. He does swords. He kicks a whole lot. He rides a motorcycle. No, wait, no, he just rides in his car. I don't think he rides a motorcycle. He fights guys that are on motorcycles and throws, like, throwing stars at them and stuff. But, yeah, Wesley Snipes was so perfect for that.
I love this room because you can hit the button and let the slimes out of their prisons, and then they attack the exterminators for you. The only downside about doing that is, oh, look, here comes the backup exterminators, is then I don't get all the experience points, and I want the experience points for my weapons. Someone said if we love or hate The Last Jedi, and I'd love The Last Jedi. My second favorite Star Wars film. Or maybe third favorite Star Wars film. But the best Star Wars film since Empire Strikes Back. In my opinion. Did you see it a second time?
No.
Yeah, see, that's the key. You gotta see it a second time. It's too much of a mind trip, and there's too much of, like, messing with your expectations the first time to really fully be able to, like... You're just kind of like, wait, what happened? I think I just went up the way I came in. No, I didn't. I was on the ground level, so that can't be.
There was a lot of chat that I was, like, ranting about Wesley Snipes. We should acknowledge that, rest in peace, Stephen Hawking.
Oh.
That happened to...
I did.
And
speaking of super buff dudes.
Yeah.
That was a bad joke, maybe.
Well, he had a lot of good cameos on, like, cartoon shows and stuff over the years.
Simpsons.
Like, they had some great Simpsons stuff with him where, like, he has a little punching glove that shoots out and, like, hits Homer in the face for being an idiot. And, like, yeah.
He had a pretty funny sense of humor.
Yeah, he did. He definitely did. He even, like, set up that thing where he made a party for time travelers, and he set the date for it so that, like, if time travel's real, then people in the future would know about it and, like, come to his party, but no one came, so then that means there was, like, his proof that time travel did not
Why
exist.
did I think Northern Star Dragon was a girl?
I don't know.
I don't know, in my head. Alright, sorry, Northern Star Dragon.
But,
why do we start
you know.
streaming to begin with, Corey?
Mostly because we're narcissistic and we want people to like us and be popular and cool and stuff.
Yeah, can't let Greg Miller have all the fun. Yeah, no, we just wanted to, like, have a place for the community to come chat with us directly on a more frequent basis. And,
yeah, Michael B. Jordan. Now, he could be Blade.
Just not as buff, I was saying.
and we streamed before in the past, but it was always, like, this huge ordeal where we were, like, setting up at someone's desk and, like, it was just like it was so ad hoc, and it was like, you know, we'll do it a lot more if we have it built in a way where it looks good and looks like it's cool for the company, and also just, like, very easy to set up and turn on. Like, literally, we walk in here, we turn the lights on, power up the computer, like, we can be up and running and streaming in about, 15 to 30 minutes, and it looks like this versus being at someone's desk.
We needed a designated space because we're filming a lot of stuff anyway.
Yeah.
Like, even internal communications
Think
and
about
stuff.
like
and,
Sunset TV too. Like, we used to film that, like, in the hallway, basically outside of the kitchen, and, like, Brandon would be screaming into like a...
People would be shooting me these death stares, like, I'm gonna kill you if I hear him say, "Welcome to Sunset TV, I'm your host, Brandon Winfrey." And I gotta hear that one more time, I'm gonna slit your throat, Corey. I'm gonna walk over your desk and slit your throat.
Yeah. Okay, I finally pulled Mr. Zircon out because things started getting a little hairy.
We're the best devs. Thank you, Jack.
So, and some of this is us learning stuff about streaming and getting stuff going. Oh man, we have 2 tanks to deal with? Now there are 2 of them? To go... Anytime Darth Sidious tells you he's sending his apprentice, it's not going to go well. Mr. Zircon still hears hearts beating. Jack Knighton said, oh yeah, we like being very responsive, so we just want to have a place where you guys could talk to us directly, where we could play games, we could introduce you to more members of the team. Sorry that hasn't been going as well recently.
They're very busy on Spider-Man.
Yeah, we will get back to having more guests on the show in the near future. Part of it's our fault too, because we've been busy and it's been harder to track stuff down and plan it as well in advance, but come April, I think we will get back on track. So we're just... GDC next week will also be a little crazy. But you've had guys like Adam and other people hosting the show. And,
no, we still get some creative directors on pretty regularly. We get Brian Algeier, who creative directed the Ratchet Future series, and then Marcus Smith, who did Resistance 3 and Sunset Overdrive, and I guess we're going to start the Sunset Overdrive streams in the near future.
Yeah, well, the first one we'll get Drew Murray, who was the other...
The game
director who no longer works here, but still a friend of the company. How long are Warhawk servers staying up? I have no clue. We didn't make Warhawk. Two things I'm wrong about: Zircon and the Bouncer. I don't know what I'm wrong about them. The scene proves that Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon Jinn are speedsters. Do you have any favorite Easter eggs? Lincolnito really didn't like The Last Jedi. Boo.
Who?
Lincolnito.
Oh.
Willem TV, thanks for the follow, and Ramadux, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. Remaster Resistance, how you doing?
Sup, nerds?
What? Favorite Easter eggs? I don't know, that's so hard. There's so many of them.
There haven't been a whole lot on the ones I've worked on that I'm like fully aware of. I think that was kind of more like back in the day.
Oh gosh. Okay. Oh, we get Cork narrating how Ratchet's a hover boot champion. Yeah. It's fun smashing through boxes when you're hover booting.
You're only in pause 3 right now, James. This reminds me of Extreme G on N64. You ever play that game?
Not a long ass time.
It's sort of like an F-Zero ripoff. I used to love racing games. Like sci-fi futuristic racing games.
Oh, I do want to keep accelerating. Oh, I see, and I have to wait till the boost is full. I've forgotten all this shit.
Ricky Jedi said that Tom Hardy had a cameo in Last Jedi. You would know that. Does he?
Yes, Tom Hardy is, oh god, I know this. I'm trying to remember who he is. There's a bunch of cameos, like Edgar Wright's in there. Man, who is Tom Hardy play?
It's the final lap, James.
I know.
Go for it.
Hang on, man. Saving the boost for the right moment.
There you go. Yep. All right.
James Corden did also. The course is basically the same as the original. Yeah, it is basically the same as the original. The race is much easier in this version, though the trophy time is pretty tough. Simba 2131-1, thanks for the follow, and Black Armed, thank you for the follow. Well, we actually won by 16 seconds. I must have been passing lapped players.
Oh.
At the end there.
Oh yeah, good job.
Yeah, Tom Hardy was an X-wing pilot, I guess.
Oh really?
Yeah. I don't think I have to win the Silver Cup, though, because I have the Trespasser now.
That's interesting, because one of the problems I've had with the new Star Wars movies is that when it cuts to the cockpit shots of all the X-wing pilots, they look like just the director's friends, because they don't look like real actors. They kind of look like too much like regular people. And then it turns out, well, one of them's Tom Hardy. So, I guess
Are you just
That was
solely
cut.
complaining about... Are you solely complaining about... Greg, what's his name?
Yeah, that one guy, he's like kind of
He's
fat-headed and he
actually
has
a
like dark
character,
hair.
Snap Wexley.
He just looks like the standard like 35-year-old dude who watches football and drinks beer. He doesn't look like a Star Wars
Guy's a
humanoid.
big gamer, you know. He's like a huge gamer.
That's fine, but like let Star Wars be this thing that transports you into another time and space. Don't have it be like, hey, look, like humanoids who watch football and drink beer get to fly the X-wings too because they're friends with the director. It's too shakes me out of the world building, you know.
Will we be streaming next week during GDC? We need to figure that out. Possibly. I think we might be able to make it work. We need to go figure it all out.
Go watch Tremors 2. So you're stereotyping actors now. I'm just saying that you need to have a certain look to be in a sci-fi film. You need, if it's not about Earth, if it's about somewhere far away, then you need to not look like somebody that's like a stereotype of an Earth person, right? Like, in a way, like if they look like a scientist or something, it's fine. But it's like he looks just like some bro that just sits and watches football.
Look at this vista. Let's look at this starting view. This is just showing off right here. This is the art team showing off.
Yeah.
That's insane. Oh, I think I kind of want to wait for the pixelizer. I think, but I do want to spend my.
Oops. This is rude. My phone's ringing during stream.
Tell them to go away. Tell anyone, whoever it is, not important enough to answer. I'm going to share my thoughts about Ratchet and Clank. My biggest regret in the series, it felt like Ratchet never had a chance to grow up. Interesting.
Well, maybe we've only made 1/3 of like all the games we're ever going to make about Ratchet, and it's like Moonlight. And this is just stage 1. Or Boyhood. Take your pick.
What the hell?
They both won Oscars, so.
Why is Nefarious' mom suggested that he's a disappointment? Is it because he betrayed the Rangers or because he never calls home for Christmas? I don't know. It's a good question. Have you just looked at his face? Maybe that's why. Jaded Darkness says the pilots in the original look like normal people too. I really liked in Rogue One how they went back to the old footage of
the pilots in the originals? No, I think Wedge Antilles looked like someone that would be a pilot. And then Porkins dies like immediately, so it's justice, right? Okay, Gold Leader did look like a regular guy from the 70s, that's true.
Lost Diary, Lost Dutch. They came from behind.
Yeah.
But I love how they reused the footage. They went back to like the old original like. They went back to like the old original like stuff, and then took takes from those guys that they didn't use in A New Hope.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think it's awesome. Like that blew my mind when I saw that in when I was seeing Rogue One, and it was like the actual like red and gold leader. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. Okay, let's trade in for this card. Hey, raritanium increases are always good. What is this game about? Says Cool Dragon XX. I'm new to it. Cool. Well, I'll start with this. You can find out for yourself because it's free on PlayStation Plus right now. If you have a PlayStation Plus membership, you can just go on the PlayStation Store and download it, and you can play the whole game for free because it's this month's free game. So that's cool. So that should like make you think, well, I'm willing to check it out just because it's free. This game is about a fuzzy space creature named Ratchet and his robot companion named Clank and their efforts to save the galaxy. I think this one has to be over here, and then this one has to be...
Jack, I saw that thing online that said that Laura Dern would always say pew 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 whenever she shot her blaster in like every take, and they had to like work around it.
Did they really?
Yeah, he's talking about that. There's like some article about it.
I don't believe that. Pew pew. Someone asked if we hope Tom Holland would play our game. I definitely hope Tom Holland plays the Spider-Man game. That'd be cool.
If not, he can just go right back to Holland.
He's not from Holland.
Well, that's a little misleading.
Are you from Hoover?
Actually, my dad lives pretty close to the Hoover Dam, so you could say sure, yeah.
Okay, alright. Well, I don't even know what I'm going to do with that.
And it's not like we got an Auric or a Dust Devil in our house. We got a Hoover. It's what we are. It's what we do. Not trying to pull any shenanigans like Tom Holland. Oh, they just call me that. No affiliation. Okay.
And you got a whole pack of cards? Yeah. I love packs of cards. You get a bunch.
So I was watching...
Oh, there was a Rhino card in that pack. Oh, no, I don't think there was, actually.
This is kind of going into superhero people stuff and names and everything. I was watching... talking to Justin about it. What's that movie called? With the killer...
Oh, Zodiac.
Zodiac. And it's got Mark Ruffalo in it. And I was thinking, Mark Ruffalo is the Hulk. And then there's also Timothy Olyphant. It's like, what's up with these actors that like take an animal and change a letter around and they're like, that's my name now?
This is Ruffalo, not his real name.
I don't know. I mean, I'm guessing it's a stage name because most of them have stage names. So it's like, oh, this is Buffalo. Only now it's Ruffalo. Oh, it's Timothy Olyphant instead of Elephant. Like, what the hell is that? They think they're like rap artists or something. They can like come up with these like weird fake names, make up new words.
Yeah, level up the flamethrower. So, are we going to see a Rhino in Spider-Man? No, the Rhino's a Ratchet weapon. It's silly. Spider-Man uses gadgets.
That would be cool if you had the burp gun though.
It's a bummer we didn't have the. It's a bummer we don't have the suck cannon in this game.
Man, you got multiple of those things going. Just destroying
dog.
everybody. Oh, I took a screenshot flamethrowing all these guys. It was really difficult to get them to stand in the right spot.
Yeah, they like to jump.
It took hours.
So many bad guys in here.
Ooh, this is a perfect weapon to shoot right in the middle of this round room. Lighten up everybody. Do we still patch glitches on this game? I don't think so. No.
Nope. No update. No more updates planned for this game. It's pretty good. There's not really many glitches.
We might up-res it to PS8 20 years from now. Or actually, we wouldn't. We'd hire someone to do that.
Yeah,
right?
we don't have to do
But it might happen.
I pulled Zircon for the second time. No, I told you we will not have a Rhino in Spider-Man because the Rhino is a Ratchet and Clank weapon and Spider-Man uses gadgets. Oh yeah, it's nice that you just have to press R1 to do the hydro.
Oh, right, yeah.
Although, like, my Ratchet and Clank muscle memory is, that you always...
I never did it that way,
Yeah,
yeah.
you always have to hold it down and then
Yep.
jump. Suckers!
Blue Point will do the remaster for PS8. Yeah.
What are you guys playing on Friday, Kirby or Burnout? Neither! Though, those are both really good suggestions, and maybe we'll play one of them on Monday.
I like the theme song from Kirby.
I hear Kirby's a good co-op game.
Wait, which Kirby are they talking
It's the
about?
new one that comes out on Switch on Friday.
Is it like in the style of the Nintendo
I think it's like
game?
a side-scrolling type thing, but I don't
I
know
really
much
liked
about
that
it.
one on Nintendo. That was one of the best Nintendo games.
What's your least favorite Ratchet and Clank weapon? Oh, like...
Huh. I would say the sniper rifle, because I like never used it, and then you don't really need to snipe much in this game.
Yeah, I don't know if I have a least favorite. The sniper rifle is useful sometimes.
I mean, it's still satisfying to use because, just looking through a scope is fun, but...
There's a demo out for Kirby on the Switch. It's pretty neat. I never play demos, though, because I'm always just like...
It's a remake of the Game Boy Advance game. Interesting.
Okay, I actually probably played it then. I'm pretty sure I played all the Game Boy Advance. We're leveling up our weapons like crazy.
Yes, Mr. Zircon is pretty awesome.
Yeah, dog. Pixelizer time.
XX Cool Dragon XX has followed.
Yeah, thanks for that.
My friend in high school, he would always get new AOL Instant Messenger screen names, and he would always do XX and then his name, then XX, because the normal name by itself was taken already.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Anytime I see someone with a name like that, it reminds me of my friend. Hey Josh, who's not watching right now. It was Josh. Josh was the guy who did that.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Hibinski.
Oh.
Oh, the Hollow Shield launcher glove. Yeah, but we would have. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
That's a
Just
good
the,
one too.
Just
yeah.
the Hollow Shield itself. It was all it did was launch a shield. Oh, that has to hit those two, and then this one.
Ooh, have you ever thought about making Vendra
No.
a playable character because her powers would be cool?
I don't think so.
We haven't thought about it because we haven't really considered making like a game,
A vendor game.
like that. But that is a cool idea.
Oh, this is a good. This is probably a pretty good ending spot actually.
We use this cinematic a lot
Yeah,
in
This
our
is
marketing.
like the first one that was like totally done. It looks unreal.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good. It still looks so good. The
Oh,
lighting
my.
is so good in here. So, Captain,
Blargy and Snagglebeast. Rah.
Detroit, I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Oh, Remaster Resistance, you got here late.
Yeah, dude.
Our
Keep in
hour's
mind
up.
we went through daylight savings change here, so our hours are just. Oh, let's change them into pixels. Oh, it's a pixel version.
Nice. That's sweet. That's so cool.
It's actually a lot trickier to make this work than you would think.
It's a really cool pixel version too, because it's actually like a 3D pixel version. It's not
Right,
like
yeah,
a sprite.
As you go
You
around
know?
him. Yeah, as you go around him, it's a really cool shader. Yeah.
Cool suffering boy, can you say my name? This is not Destiny's Child.
All right, now I'm getting serious about this. Oh wait, where'd you
Oh.
go?
Remaster Resistance says they're late because they were watching Black Panther, unlike me.
Still haven't seen it, have you?
No.
Shame. Maybe this weekend, Corey, we'll see Black Panther. Maybe.
Well, last weekend I had family reunion, so
You had an excuse.
yeah.
Well, we got him halfway dead. I'm actually taking a lot longer than I thought it was going to.
You got Zircon out already, okay.
Yeah, this is right actually. I love how he's even like turning red right now. with the
Yeah.
flames and stuff.
I will watch Tremors 2 and Black Panther in a double viewing. Oh, I probably just watch Tremors 1 and Tremors 2 if I'm going to do a back-to-back. Damn it, Corey, let's go see Black Panther already. Well, I just haven't had much time to see a movie lately. Every weekend I've been out and about, haven't had free time. And then on weeknights, I'm usually pretty tired by the time I get off work.
You have Movie Pass. You have no excuses. I remember actually when you first got Movie Pass, you were seeing movies like every night of the week.
Yeah, the first month I had Movie Pass, I saw 11 movies in 1 month. And most of them sucked, and then I got burned out. And now I barely see 1 movie a month.
I think that's what they were counting on.
I've still made my money on them though, because even if I see 1 movie a month, it's $10 with Movie Pass. But to see a movie in LA usually is at least $13 or like $18 if you go to AMC. So still coming out ahead.
It's all gravy to you.
Yep. Especially since I saw 11 in the first month. I could go like a year of not seeing movies and break even. Video games over movies. F the Oscar. Well, yeah. I mean, some movies are pretty cool. I don't really get into the Oscar hype, but you know. Games are great in their own way, movies are great in their own way. Sometimes they overlap a little bit.
Yep. I'm the only one who doesn't know what this game is. Cool Dragon. Yeah, that's probably true, but you should definitely check it out. Senweeb Stomars. How long does this game take to make? How long did this game take to make? I don't know, like a year and a half or so.
Not too long. Yeah.
I mean, like, then there was a lot of polish time. I don't know. It was like longer than the amount of time. Like, we could have probably done it. I don't know, because we had a long time with just a few people polishing it. Oh, Blarg testing jetpacks. But even if you don't know about it, you can find all about it by going on PlayStation Store with your PlayStation Plus membership. Download it for free. You can also download Bloodborne for free while you're there.
You can.
So even if you just sign up for this month, played this in Bloodborne or this month, it'd be totally worth it for $9 or whatever it is for a single month. What part of the process of a game takes longer? Figuring out what the game is usually takes the longest. We're pretty efficient when it comes to Ratchet and Clank now because we have made so many Ratchet and Clank games. Let's see. Let's look at our card collection, see how we're doing. Oh, Big Al and the Groovatron. And we have a duplicate, so if we can complete a set, maybe it'll help us collect stuff. Oh, Girl Power set. Oh, look, it's Talwyn.
Talwyn.
Oh, no. Mother forker. All right, let's trade this in.
Why are the Blarg such
Angela
jerks?
Cross! She's from Grelbin. Known as the Unknown Thief, Angela Cross is a former geneticist. She helped develop Protopet. She teamed up with Ratchet and Clank. I love how this actually doesn't say if she's a Lombax or not.
She looks like one, but she's a little taller.
But she doesn't have a tail.
Huh.
I don't know.
Maybe she's like an Australian shepherd and like got cut off.
Oh, such a troll job. Ratchet's old thing, Ratchet's new thing. All new. All new. I don't know what this means with Darla in the middle. I don't know.
Darla is like an ex machina type person.
The reporter. She first appeared though. She's from. That's her in the movie.
Her knees scare me. They're like.
No, she's a robot. Though.
They're like Ghost in the Shell or like ex machina.
She's a robot reporter. Cool Dragon has no idea how they got to this stream. Well, I hope you. I mean, you did follow, so you must be sort of entertained by what we're doing. I don't know. We stream all sorts of weird stuff here, so. And it's real game developers all the time streaming things.
Except me.
Yeah.
I am an imposter.
Do I know any jokes? Skeleton walked into a bar. He ordered a beer and a mop. That's it, by the way. There's no punchline. It was just
trying to think of good walking into a bar jokes. I think there was like one about ants. I don't know. Just imagine that the punchline is pretty good. I don't know.
Oh, look, there's our ship. I feel like there's a whole thing. Oh, we can journey outside the airlock and search the Blarg ship for weapons. But we'll probably save that for next time. Although we could go a little bit into it, I guess. It's not that. We still have 5 minutes. Still don't have money for the Groovatron, which is obnoxious. Oh, this is the airlock route, I think.
What kind of music are we listening to at the moment?
The two guys on stream are the biggest jokes I've seen. Ouch, and stuff. Yikes.
Har 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 har.
Har. Favorite music I'm listening to right now? Oh gosh. The Wombat's album was good. I haven't been listening to a ton of new stuff recently. I still listen to a lot of Hamilton.
Got the theme song to Chuggington in my head. I used to make the DVD menus for that show. You could look it up on YouTube if you want.
Let's pixelize this guy, see what he looks like. Oh, there's the pixel version.
Nice. Yeah, the pixelizer is fun because it's like the Groovatron where you want to use it on every enemy just to see what happens, you know? That's really
what
cool.
they turn into.
Yeah. Best rapper of all time, Parappa.
Naturally. Kick, punch, it's all in the mind.
Kick, punch, block.
Turn and pose. Go on now. I can see you getting better, but if you want to win, you gotta follow me to the letter. So kick, punch, block.
Man, I could ever barely pass the driving test in that game, let alone the.
That we
Kung
should
Fu
actually
stuff.
stream some parappa.
We should. I'd get my ass kicked, but it'd be fun.
That'd be rad.
I was so bad at that game.
Oh
but
yeah,
I really
it's
liked
hard.
it.
Oh look, we get the Predator launcher for free here. What's your favorite Spider-Man game? I love Spider-Man 2 myself.
Oh yeah, and I like Maximum Carnage, even though everyone says it sucks. But that was the one I played the most because that was the one I had when I was little. So nostalgia wins again.
A bunch of Insomniacs did their there's a blog on the Marvel blog about this where we talked about which ones each of us liked. Kaboom. Parappa stream with Ted Price. There you go. Did you guys pretend to talk about Spider-Man in GDC? No. What do you mean pretend to talk about? I don't understand. We're just going to GDC to recruit and have our booth so people can come by and learn about the company and want to come work here with us. So they can come want to make Spider-Man with us.
We'll have Kool-Aid for you to drink.
Yeah, we love Kool-Aid. Cherry or strawberry? Or grape? Or lemon lime? Lemon
And
lime?
Poison. Jonestown style.
Web of Shadows, Maximum Carnage. Yeah, Web of Shadows for multiple people. Well, the next time we come back to this, which we may play this like once a week, just given that it's free this month, so we can have a reason to do it. We'll get back and we'll play Gaspar, which was an original level where we added this whole giant jetpack section.
My house
which
is like
pretty
a
cool.
gas bar.
It's a why is it a gas bar?
Oh, I had curry last night.
Oh, a gas bar, not a gas par. Gotcha.
It's gassy. Let me just say that.
Got it. Well, you know. Like aerial combat, top 3 games of 2018 besides Spider-Man. I don't know. They haven't come out yet. I'm excited for God of War. I'm excited for Red Dead. I'm excited for Spider-Man to come out. There's a Tomb Raider game apparently coming out. That's pretty cool. So there's lots of good stuff coming in 2018. Detroit is coming though. Jack Knighton, no, you don't need to be worried about Spider-Man. We're working hard on it every day, and it will be out this year. And I don't really see anything else. Yeah, that shot is beautiful, right? It's a nice shot to leave the stream on.
A couple new followers.
Nia Lee, 1987, thanks for the follow, and coming by a Pizzalizer. I think you were going for Pixelizer, but appreciate it anyway.
Pizzalizer.
Thank you for the following. Cool Dragon, thank you for the follow. I hope you download the game and check it out. Wow, ouch. I hope you're not talking about our character designs, Cool Dragon, because I think our character designs are awesome in this game. Let's see, Anastasia's stomach is growling, gotta go. That's cool, because we gotta go, too. That's everything for today. You can always check out all our backlog of streams. We have a ton of them. We do them 5 days a week now, so there's lots of streams with different people. This is not clean right now. It's a little stubbly. Actually, I need to shave again, but I did shave the beard off, and I've got to get a haircut at some time.
I'm growing out my Fu Manchu.
Now, we'll be back. North Carolina will be back tomorrow. I think we're going to have a guest star from outside of the studio here on Friday, so we'll see how that all shakes out.
May or may not be Gilbert Godfrey.
It won't be Gilbert Godfrey.
It may or may not.
Well, you're right. It may not be Gilbert Godfrey.
He was Iago in Aladdin, in case you kids don't know who Gilbert Godfrey is.
Yep. But we'll be back. Hi, Ratchet Galaxy. Bye. We'll see you guys on Friday from here with whatever we're going to do. And then next week we'll have some we'll figure out what we're going to do on GDC streams, but we'll do some stuff there.
Yeah.
Thank you all for watching.
Yep.
Say hi to the North Carolina guys for us tomorrow when you watch their stream, and we'll see you back here on Friday.
See ya.